Hello and welcome to Trading 5 Talents. In today's video, I want to go over 3 trades that I made this past week using the ticker symbol BBBY, which is, of course, Bed Bath & Beyond. So if you've been following the markets, you probably have heard of this ticker this past week because of the short squeeze and because of the dramatic price decrease toward the end of the week. So what you see here is a 5-minute candlestick chart for BBBY. It starts at the beginning of the week, August 15th, and it ends August 18th. So it's 5 trading days showing up here on the screen. So BBBY opened the week around the 14 price range here in the bottom left of this chart. On Monday, it had a small increase. Tuesday, it really skyrocketed, and this is where it gained a lot of attention, a lot of buyers, a lot of strong buying. And I'm sure a lot of people made a lot of money during this squeeze to these levels. It went from about $16 all the way to around $28 in just a matter of a few hours. And then, of course, it leveled off and then it dropped back down. So my play on this ticker was not to go long on the stock and not to join in the squeeze. My play was more of a probability type of trade. Normally I sell options, but in this case, I didn't think BBBY would be able to sustain this level of momentum and keep on going higher and higher. Of course, I could have been wrong and it could have kept on going higher. However, eventually it would come back down if it's going to increase this fast, especially if it's not based on any type of fundamental analysis. So it was mainly a short squeeze play, and usually those are up quick and down quick. So I was going on the assumption that it was going to come down quick. So what I did is I entered a long put on this Tuesday, the 16th, and I entered that put right here. It's a long 20 put for 826. I wanted to give myself enough time just in case I was wrong. I didn't want to play the weekly option of that week. I wanted to play the following week. So this was about a 10 DTE option. So I entered right there just under $28, and I wasn't comfortable holding overnight. So once I saw the drop in the later afternoon, I exited right here, right before close. Of course, I didn't get the bottom. I didn't really expect to get the bottom. I just wanted a move downward. And so from where I entered towards the midday all the way until I exited towards the end of the day, this was $96. And you can see in the Trade 5 app, this is BBBY. Entry price of this put was $389, exit was $486, $96. This was about a 25% ROI trade. All right, the following day, you can see BBBY gapped up and then started moving upwards, almost breaking 30. It might have broke 30, I'm not sure. But as it approached 30, this is when I sold another put. And I sold the 20 put once again, the same one that I exited the day before, same expiration, same strike, and I was expecting a move downward again because I believe that it wasn't going to be able to sustain these levels for very long. And it didn't move down as much as I had hoped during the day. So I kept it right until close, maybe around 5 minutes before the closing bell. From where I entered at the beginning of the day till where I exited and at the end of the day, this move was $120 in profit. And you can see that here. This put cost me $3.30, exited at $4.50. And I gained $120, which was a 36.36% ROI for that day trade. All right, the following day, you can see BBBY gapped down, but then it had a opening bar within the first 5 minutes. So with that opening bar, I bought another put. And this was the 13 put. Now, because of the strong move down towards the end of the previous trading day, I thought that this squeeze play was over and that it was going to go back down to where it started the beginning of the week and also last week's prices, which were anywhere from $10 to $14. So I chose the 13 put for $826 because I thought eventually it's going to get back down to that price. So within the first 5 minutes, I purchased a 13 put for $826 on BBBY, and the price didn't go down very far that day. So what I did is I actually held this one overnight, and you can see the gap down on Friday. It went all the way down below $12. In the pre-market, it was down in the 10s, but I thought it was going to go even lower. it didn't. So I exited before lunch. So I exited around $11-ish. So that move from the beginning of Thursday until the mid-morning of Friday, that was $175 in profit. And you can see that here on the Trade 5 app. I purchased the 13 put for $1.50, exited at $3.25. So this gave me a total profit of $175 for 116.67% ROI on that trade. So taken together, these three long puts on BBBY for the week, $96, $120, and $175. This gave me a total of $391 in total profit from these long put plays on BBBY. So I just want to mention again that I didn't use any technical analysis with these trades. Maybe they were risky, but I was willing to risk the debit that I paid for these puts. I just used probability, thinking that it's not likely to stay at these elevated levels for a long period of time. That's why I went short on this position. So if you have any questions about these plays, then go ahead, leave a comment down below or catch me on Twitter at Trading5Talents. And if you want to keep up to date how I normally trade options, which is selling options instead of purchasing them like you've seen in this video, then go ahead and click on the subscribe button so you can see how I use option selling to pay off my Tesla Model 3. Until next time, trade wisely and take care.